Alright, what's up guys? This is Axlord1942 and today I decided that we should play Star Command. Now this isn't this is a PC port of the mobile release, and this is what I'm playing right now is strictly a beta. This isn't for public consumption. But this is what they've been working on. Game's been out for I don't know, a couple years now. Originally for the iOS and then for the Android. It's been a while since either version has gotten an update, and this is why. They have been doing double the work. They have been working on updates on a brand new update for Star Command that's going to add a bunch of the stuff you're going to see in this video and some so far unmentioned. Just more stuff, basically. They're revamping the game. They're gonna add a lot more playability to it. It's gonna be awesome. But furthermore, they've been working on Star Command Galaxies, which is a standalone PC game based on the Star Command universe, and that's gonna be awesome. It's already gone through 4 alphas, and it's currently going through the vetting process on Steam Greenlight. So if you guys watch this video and find that you like what you see, please go to the Steam Greenlight page and give them the thumbs up. They would really appreciate it, and I mean, it's a good game. There's no good reason not to. Alright, so enough of that. Let's jump into this. So the mobile release only has the prologue version, which is you know, a basic cute little story as you follow, and to get you to kind of set you in the mood of what Star Command is all about. And it's not bad by all means. It still has, it feels a bit unfinished because it is. But don't let that distract you, and don't let that stop you from enjoying the game, because it's actually a lot of fun. If I had to describe this in a sentence, I'd say it's FTL meets The Sims. So I'm having issues. This keeps bugging on me a lot. I don't think the game appreciates being recorded, but that being said, I'm going to keep trying until we get it right, because it can't always crash. So let's just make a random guy here. Yeah, I like the old man. That's good. Alright, so it usually crashes within a few minutes, so I'm going to click around and see what happens here. You know, you assign people to their rooms. Let's go ahead and build a weapon room. Neat. Deshawn. Get in there, Deshawn. Alright. So right now I'm just currently sending everyone to their room, if you will. Alright, so we've got a laser cannon built. We're gonna need some engineers. So right now this is just yeah, you'll notice my tokens aren't going away. Again, it's because it's the beta, and I have the debug mode active, because it's a little buggy. Again, it's unfinished. It's a work in progress, but hopefully this will show you just how far it's come along. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill my ship up with crew, because there's nothing wrong with that. And again, if anyone wants to say, oh, but you know, you're cheating, you're using a debug menu. Again, this isn't really going to be a let's play. This is more of a feature spotlight and a gameplay spotlight, because a lot of people are angry with the developers because they have heard so little information about the game. And honestly, the developers, I've talked to them personally a few times, and the fact of the matter is they've heard people's complaints, but in the time they feel that the time is better spent working on the game than justifying their silence. And I get that, I really do. And I think Some people just need to accept that you know not everyone's first priority is you know, answering every question that comes their way, especially because, you know, gamers have a tendency to be angry. And, you know, it's not whether or not you have a good enough reason. It's more about you shouldn't be negative to the people that are trying to make something for you. You know, but that's just my 2 cents. So yeah, here you've got the smaller rooms and the larger rooms. The larger rooms require 4 tokens, and you've got stuff like the armory, which lets you produce grenades for your crew to throw. You've got the sentry room. This produces little sentry bots that your engineers can drop down. This is Dr. Klaboticus. This was a last minute, from what I understand, was a last minute addition for this beta, and they're going to take it out before the next release, from what I understand. And basically what Klaboticus allows you to do is summon zombies. He makes zombie crew members that roam the ship defending it. So it's nice. It's because if I get boarded, you'll see it can be tricky to have your crew in the right place and to get them there in time while minimizing damage to the ship. So having these zombies roam around the ship is actually pretty helpful in those regards. We've got the med room, so we're gonna go ahead and build the sentry room, and I think I get another big room. Yeah. All right, so here in let's build the dodge generator. Yeah, we're just gonna make this ship pretty. One thing I would like to see are more rooms. Like, it really bothers me that there's 1 engineering and 2 science rooms for the smaller rooms, and then, you know, like, then there's 2 science rooms and 1 engineering and 1 combat. Like, I don't know, it just the room count seems a little unbalanced, but I'm sure that's being addressed. Yeah, these are not finished, but apparently they want to add fighter jets, which I guess are like little drones, and a railgun, but I'm not going to use them because they're incomplete and look silly. Alright, so we'll go with a plasma torpedo, because who doesn't love a plasma torpedo? And let's keep filling up my ship, because I'm going to need a lot more. I like her purple afro. She's in. Jaden! Oh man, I wonder what kind of stuff he's going to say in the break room. How can stars be real if our spaceship isn't real? Alright, so let's go ahead and spread the love. Whoops, I didn't want to. Yeah, so let me talk a little bit about Star Command Galaxies while I'm setting up my ship here, because that really, I think, is the one I want to focus on the most. They it's gonna be epic. Right now, the way it's starting to look, it's definitely gonna be I honestly feel it's gonna be a contender for FTL when it comes out, because it's got a lot going for it. You've got a lot of this. You've got the same aesthetic, the same humor. But when I said earlier that it's like FTL meets The Sims, I mean that. As of the last alpha build, there were food stations, rest stations, entertainment stations, and your crew had all those needs that needed to be met and balanced at different times. And it sounds like it could be a lot, but actually it's not. And there's another game that I'm actually going to do a video on called Interstellaria, which kind of has a lot of the same features, and it's a lot cuter than what I'd normally play, but it kind of made its way into my heart, and I'm really starting to dig it. So, I mean, but we'll see that in a minute. I'm getting off topic here. So these are the various upgrades you can give the different room. Each room so far has 3 different upgrades, and what I love is that the upgrades are not just functional, but they're aesthetic as well. And this is one of the things I love the most about the game. All the blinky lights and moving pictures, and it's a dumb amount of detail, and I love it. because a lot of games wouldn't have bothered. You know, maybe the blinky lights, but the actual stuff on the screens and like these little screens, and you know what I mean? Like a lot of games would not have bothered with this level of detail. But they are. And honestly, I think it works. I think it works for them. I think it works for what they're building. The Encarta console. Yeah, you see that? Some of you aren't going to get that because you're too young, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But for those of you that do get it, let's share a hearty laugh between ourselves now. So the combat in Star Command was minigame based. Oops. Hope nobody saw that. The Star Command combat was minigame based. Each different weapon had a different minigame associated with it. Those have been done away with for the free roam, and I'm not quite sure why. I think it's because I think they're just trying to find a balance between mini games and I guess an easier form of handling it, because a lot of people didn't like the mini games. They felt they were too difficult or immersion breaking, or you know, problems. People had problems with them. See, this is another incomplete section. A lot of this stuff, these are graphics and upgrades from another part of the ship, but as you see, it actually does upgrade the room. So again, beta, a lot of stuff is not finished, but that's okay. And it's not just the look of this game that I think is impressive. The audio, I cannot say enough good things about the music in this game. It's whimsical when it needs to be. It's, you know, like little sciencey music. I feel it's all on point. The music and the audio design in this game is really on point, and I think some people need to take note, because I mean, what else can you say about it? You'll hear some of the music now when I get out of here. I know this is not that exciting to watch, and you have my sincerest apologies for that. But we're gonna finish up this video here in a minute, and then the next video you're actually gonna get to watch me fly around and do some things. Some of the features that this has, real quick before I run out of time. There's also away missions. This was something that they announced with the release of the mobile of the mobile game, and so they're in working order mostly here so far. Some issues arise here and then with the away missions, but for the most part, it works like it should. It plays like it should, and you gotta love it. Alright, so I think, yeah, let me just build the last room back here. Of course it's an armory. What do I look like, a pansy? Alright. Alright, so we just need some more people. We just need some more boots to fill these holes. Destiny with two E's? I don't care. Get in there. You. Beardy Baldy. Keyshawn Colon. Oh, man. As you can see, this is a fully upgraded ship. Well, minus the one room, but we'll get to that. By the time the next video starts, that will be fully upgraded. And, alright, this is the first half. Well, this is probably going to be a 3-video thing, just because I don't have all the time in the world. So, alright, this is it for part 1, and I'll see you in a minute for part 2. And once again, thank you for checking it out.